Okay, so my transmission, it was grindy and whiny, and when I took it off, these gears, the counter shaft had a lot of play in it. One side would, actually this side, would move up like that. So, basically, you take the counter shaft off by, there's a nut and a washer and a like steel plate that goes around it, and right here, you take all that off and then just tap it through. Mine happened to get stuck, and so I had to kind of wiggle the gears in order to get it to come out. And I also built this little thing right here so I could put this on and work on it with the main shaft still in it. So took all the gears out, and when I took the counter shaft out, which you got to take out first on these rattle top transmissions, this is from a 78 shovel head. You can see all these bearings just fell out, and they went right here. Let's see, can't really see very good here. Both ends, you can kind of see down there how basically there's a little lip, and it's right, there's a little lip right here on the bottom. Basically these bearings sat in here like this. Oh, these are one of the ones that fell out. Sat in there like that. See? Along that lip down there. Lighting sucks here. Like that. And then, this was all one piece, this thing. And it like sat on the top. I believe those are called caged bearings, but at any rate, it's supposed to look like that. Well, you can't see shit, but at any rate, those were wasted. This fell out. That's not a stock part. It's a stock part, but it's not supposed to look like that. Anyway, so other than that, replacing that, also there's these little collars was up in here, came up through, landed on this end on the inside, just like that one down the bottom. I try and tap them out. Once you tap the counter shaft out, then after I got the counter shaft out, to take the main shaft off, you pretty much just tap it back through also, but there's a little clip, this clip right here. Is that it? No, I think it's still on there actually. Well, you'll see when you get to a point where you got this main shaft out, but you can't quite get it all the way out. Right where it's stuck at, which I believe is going to be, well, right where you get to a point where you're taking the main shaft out and you just can't quite get it out because there's one gear in there that's too big. There's a clip, similar to something like this. I don't know where it's at, but there's a clip on there that holds it on, so I think it's actually still here. At any rate, you figure it out as you go. So, here's where I'm at now. I gotta get these bearings pressed out. Oops, sorry, pressed out and pressed in. I wanted to go here, one on each end. Check that center shaft housing, I guess, and see if it's been ovaled or if it's still in circular. You know, you can't really tell with that chewed up bearing housings or whatever. And I'll get a new counter shaft. It looks pretty, not bad, but it's jacked up. And there was definitely whining and rattling and all that crap. So, here's where I'm at. There's a rattle top transmission all cleaned up, ready to be put back together, hopefully right. Here's a good example of how those bearings are supposed to look. Like this, not like this. Okay, stay tuned and I'll show you my next adventure.